And back and back and back. Again and again. And again and again. Go, go, go. Exercising Sean and Wilbur. So look. Okay, so today we are doing biscuits. I see there's a lot of people baking and sharing all their recipes and all that, and it's wonderful. I absolutely love hearing it. Now, the biscuits I'm going to make today is chocolate biscuits. So I've got a couple of different flavors of chocolates in there. My egg, my butter, vanilla essence, salt, sugar, bicarb, and flour.
Today we're speaking about Burmese pythons. Here at Wonderland we've got 4 Burmese pythons. 2 of them we're going to introduce you to now. This is Chloe and this is?
Jake the snake.
So we brought out these 2 to show you the comparisons between an adult and a baby. Okay, so those little guys get to this size and bigger. Chloe's still growing. She's got quite a bit of growing to do. And Jake the snake, he's actually a yearling, so he's also got quite a lot of growing to do. But when we go to these pet shops we always find these cute little snakes and we forget to do their research and see how big they really get, the diets that they get, what kind of diets they're going to need when they're adults. And
yeah, it's always nice to go into the pet shop and look at all the cute little creatures and think, oh, it would be so nice to have one of them. And you know, when you take them home, you literally need to think about all their needs. You can't just take it home and think, oh, okay, now I've got a snake. The first time this snake bites your kid, I can assure you, he will never touch that snake again. And nor would you if you actually look at, at a snake bite.
Because certain things you cannot prepare the children for. And definitely one of them is a snake bite, let alone this snake-sized poop.
Yeah, and also you also don't want to take that size snake off your child. You know what I mean? If you're like, a lot of kids are like, oh, when I clean my enclosure, I put my snake around my neck. Now that is so foolish because this snake is one big muscle.
Yeah, Chloe today is weighing at about 13 to 14 kilograms. And so she's got a lot of weight and muscle to her. And she can definitely take on a young child. So yes, we just need to be responsible as parents and as adults and make sure that we understand that reptiles are adult pets and not children's pets. And please do not take your children to a pet shop to buy a snake. A snake is for adults.
I agree. Snakes don't make good pets. How I normally say to the kids as well, if I show the snake a ball and I throw it, is he going to go fetch it? So snakes are extremely boring. You can't actually do much with them, except when you're an adult, then you can really enjoy them. Okay guys, so we want to introduce to you today also Rex and Camo, 2 of our Burmese pythons, and they are basically two of some of the snakes in our serpentarium. So after lockdown and you guys want to come and visit us, you will basically be able to meet them personally.
Yeah, the serpentarium is coming along very nicely. We've got a couple of venomous snakes, some non-venomous snakes, some colubrids and pythons and boas. So it'll be exciting to introduce all our animals to you guys soon.
Definitely.
But Camo and Rex here is what Burmese pythons. As you can see, these are about the 2-year-olds. So they're getting quite big and quite busy as they are. And they're very different in contrast because Camo is what we call a normal Burmese python, or the normal wild type, the normal type that you'll find in India in the wild. And then Rex over here is what we call an albino. Albinism in reptiles in the wild is very rare. It's basically nature eliminating all the pigmentation and the color pigmentation, causing it to look yellow, red, and with red eyes and red tongue. But they are not. You don't often find albinos at all in the wild because they cannot camouflage. When they're lying under the leaf litter, they're just going to stick out. Whereas Camo, lying under the leaf litter, he becomes one with the ground. So normal Burmese pythons generally reach adulthood successfully, but albinos don't really do very well. But they are popular in the industry, and out of all the different morphs we get today, has basically stemmed out of a wild type called albino snake.
Aren't they just beautiful?